Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an ELC EVEN 90. It's a tier 8 French light tank. It's a premium and it's located on the North Spawn of Fisherman's Bay under the command of the BassmanFromHell. Yep, he's at it again and in another light tank. He must like them. Well, this one has got a 90mm gun. It's a tiny tank. If you actually put this tank between two small cars, yeah, it can be easily concealed by them. It does 3 shots in the magazine, 26 seconds to load and 220 alpha per shot, penetrating 175mm. And he's already spotted some of the enemy. In fact, he spotted an EBR, which is a veiled vehicle, as Klaus puts it. I don't think veal has anything to do with it, but yeah, I don't know where he gets that from. I suppose he could consider them young cows, but no, veal I thought was always something else. Well, good shot on a Progetto, but he's not here to shoot. He's here to pick up spotting. And look at that, he's picked up 586 straight away. Now he's doing something very, very dangerous, which is going this close. And oh, he's got good spots on that Conqueror, who's suddenly woken up and realised he's being shot at range by a cheeky little light tank who went to the centre line. Now it doesn't traverse very quickly. Oh, he just spotted a Type 4 Heavy at the back. And that long reload is a real pain. It's also very slow to accelerate, this thing. Very slow to accelerate. Bassman is taking a big risk because there's enemy tanks making their way into the town. They may see him sitting here, but it looks like he's actually going to try and get shots on this Conqueror. He's tracked him. Oh, and he got the kill. And he got the tracking damage there. Now, he can't get shots on that Type 4. He might be able to get some spotting on these guys over here. There's a Progetto just waiting in the dip there. And now he's gone. But he didn't pick up any spotting from that one. And I suspect that's because he does have teammates nearby. And they are making good use of the fact that the enemy's not really come up to the centre. So what Bassman's going to do, -1 shell, oh, he's popped a reload, is go and find the enemy tanks that are making their way into the town. And this is a very smart move because there's not only an enemy Arty somewhere at the back, probably on this side of the map, but he could actually start causing the enemy no end of problems. And he's gone into this position here. Now he's spotting the Type 4 at range. He's almost loaded. Now he can get some spotting on that Type 4. And yes, he's picked up some more. 466. Now, I don't think he's going to penetrate the rear of that Type 4. And he's popped another reload because he made that shot. Not sure that was a completely smart move because he might come across the Arty. And if he does, he hasn't got any shells yet to fire. Yes, he has found the Arty, and the Arty's sixth sense is going to go off, and he's going to start moving. He's being hit, and he's being killed. So he picked up the spotting assist, but he didn't get any hit points off that shooting him, or a kill. Okay, he's now going to try and get into a position so he can shoot that Object 263. So he's approaching from the south. And the 263 is taking damage, but is he going to get shots on him? Probably not. And yes, he's gone down. So, next job, I suppose, is to go over to the west side of the map and find the enemy. But should be remembered, there is an EBR 90 on the enemy team. He's a lot faster, and he's also got a 90mm gun, and he's also French. I don't think that comes into it, really, honestly. Nope, don't think so. But anyway, this tank has amazing camo qualities, whereas the EBR 90 doesn't. It can creep up, and in fact, actually, Mr. Walst of Honest Gaming has actually found that you can sit this little tank in the smallest of bushes. He's been spotted, pull back. He's got a patrol duty because he's now spotted at least 6 enemy tanks, and he's been the only one spotting them when they were damaged. Oh, the Udas can still see him. At least as far as we can tell, he's still being spotted. Oh, he's been spotted again. Yep. Now he just needs to get behind those rocks. The Udes got a second shot into him. He's lost 600 hit points, or over 600 by that Udes. Should have gone unsighted by now, so he gets some revenge in spotting damage on that guy. Type 4 Heavy's gone over into the dip now, so there's not a lot we can do here, except maybe find the EBR and the Progetto. And the best way to do that would be to go the other side of this rock and the tree line and creep up on the other side of the map. Oh, Type 4 Heavy's popping back up again. And there's the EBR. He's close. Bassman, he's close. He's very close. Oh, crumbs. Yeah, that's the shot. Aim for him from the Scorpion, I think. And the Scorpion will probably get him with one shot. He's going to have to be careful from now on. Here's the other enemy EBR, ELC rather. And he was spotted. So, yep, he needs to watch out. That enemy will try to get him. The Scorpion, there he is. Thankfully, he's got behind the houses. So now the Scorpion goes down. So there's just the TS5, the Progetto and the M46, and he's spotting them like a champ. He's getting really close to them, staying below the ridgeline. They can't do a thing. They can't hit him. If they do try to come forward to try and get him, they're going to get shot by our guys. Oh, this is beautiful work. I love this. And in fact, he's got the side of that TS5. He got a fire. Oh, he's picking up loads of spotting, and he's got another fire. That's fantastic work. This is so cheeky. That TS5 is really suffering. And he's gone. That just leaves the Progetto. And Bassman wants him as well. He's going to try and move in and get a shot. He's almost ready. Oh, before he can get a shot ready, the Progetto's been killed. But boy, by God, he did well. 5k of spotting damage, 1000 of actual damage himself. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. This was a good game. And here's the end of battle results. He got a first class tanker in that game. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1000 hit points of damage, 5 for effect and a bruiser medal. And he got the patrol duty as well for being the only one spotting at least 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. And his win rate for that game was 2393, which shows that he wasn't hanging around just spotting from a bush. He was actually going out there finding the enemy and shooting them as well. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see he didn't get the highest damage in the game. Note that went to the Object 263, the guy in the town. He got 4,065 hit points of damage before he was put down. And the next high score after him was the Tortoise. He managed to get a Confederate with 3,679, and the Progetto managed 3,344. But Bassman still managed to get 1,047 base experience points from that game. When it came to kills, he was a little better. He's a little further up the table. The high score was the VK4502B with 4 kills. Progetto managed to get 3. The other Progetto managed 2, and so did Bassman. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's right at the top of the table. Look at that. And that's because he did so much spotting. 1,249 base experience points, 1,045 for the Progetto. And these were the only 2 players who managed to get above 1,000 base experience points. And you'll see why very shortly. The M40, M43 getting 984. That's a good score as well. Let's have a look at the detail report. He fired 8 shots, got 8 direct hits, no shots wasted, 5 penetrations. Just shows that the shells sometimes don't always go through, especially it was standard AP. If you use the APCR, yes, they do go through, but they are rather expensive. 1,047 hit points of damage, of which 455 are at more than 300 meters. He did receive 2 hits, and yet they were both penetrations. This tank doesn't have much in the way of armor. In fact, it's virtually negligible. And he spotted 6 enemy tanks, damaged 3 and killed 2, and did 5,461 hit points of spotting assist. In fact, I think his team were really benefiting from his work, because he was not only finding the enemy, he was teasing them, keeping them lit so the Arty could do his job, and that's why the M40, M43 did so well during that game. On a premium account, he earned 109,986 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 103,751. That's a massive score. The shells he fired were standard AP, they didn't cost much, and therefore he really earned the credits on that game. He got 3 bonds for the patrol duty, and 1,873 XP times 2 for the first victory, got 187 because this is a premium vehicle, and took away 3,934 experience points altogether. He said it was his best spotting assist on Fisherman's Bay. Well, he did an absolutely brilliant job, and it's surprising that the enemy didn't come up to the centre line, but he exploited that mistake by the enemy, and it enabled him not only to find the enemy Arty and take him out of the equation, but it also allowed his teammates to get constant spotting on those guys at the back on nearly constant spotting on the guys at the back on the west side of the map, and that enabled them to be taken down right at the end of the game. It was a very good display of what you can do with the ELC, and this tank is so much fun because it's so difficult for the enemy to spot it if you've got good camo qualities. So definitely I recommend, I've got one of these on virtually every account I've got because it's a pure money earner. It is just so funny as well. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that little notification button, the bell, so you get alerted when a new video comes out. And thank you for watching.